Hello, 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 and welcome to this channel, Stone the Crown. I am Kellyanne Chaos, and we are here again on a very, very bloody hot Wednesday afternoon in Australia, Queensland, which is basically equivalent to hanging out at Satan's asshole this time of year because it is so fucking hot. Never mind the gates of fucking hell. This is literally Satan's asshole here. So it is damn hot. You will probably hear my fan in the background. I do apologize, but it's better than being sweaty, which this old bird does not like being sweaty. It's summer. It's horrible. So that's my little rant. Bye. See ya. No, just kidding. So we're talking about who will bend the knee for thee. Hey, who's going to do that? Who's going to bend the knee? Because I can see a lot of people bending the knee lately. I can tell you. Um, I don't know. Remember the old Drew Barrymore bending the knee for Dylan Mulvaney? Oh my god! Honestly, it was sick. It was sick. Like so, we have that. That was last year. That was 2000 fucking 20 fucking 3 fucking now we're here in fucking 24, and what do we got? What do we got? Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Jodie Foster and her fucking wife literally going all goo goo gaga, and oh my god. Oh my god, it's man. It's a man and he's got fluffy sleeves. Like her? So I'm not quite sure if is on with Kelly J. King did an excellent little video watch along with Jodie Foster and her wife. They've done a documentary featuring that Anook, a a dork. I don't know. I can't pronounce his name. I don't even want to. Hey, Fema, how are you? It's nuts. And what I noticed straight up watching the Kelly J. King breakdown of that little bit of bullshit was their body language, right? Like, fuck off, fuck the right off. Like they've got their legs crossed, like both their outer legs across the inner to fully engage. And the thing is, right, Jodie Foster's an actor. Jodie Foster's an actor. She was at least trying to come off looking like fucking sincere, right? But hello, her wife did not look sincere one little bit. Like it seemed like to me, it was like almost that they were forced under duress to do this documentary. I don't know. I got some weird ass vibes watching it. Oh, my little fuzzy thing's coming off my microphone. Sorry. I got just some weird ass vibes coming off that whole thing, right? Like, um, it was just bizarre. Some of the questions the interviewer asked, some of the answers they got, it was absolutely fucking insane. And I almost felt like going to Kelly J's video and doing a reaction to the reaction because it was just nuts. It was just a whole lot of bullshit and nuts. Um, if I was a paranoid person, I would say that those two beautiful lesbian ladies have gotten themselves in Hollywood in trouble for something, and this is their punishment. This is their punishment: is to do this documentary and to make it like they actually believe it. Because when he was talking about his pom poms on his sleeves, his pom poms on his fucking old fucking cardigan, and oh, look, I don't know a name. I didn't even bother looking it up because hey, this is just how I fucking flow in my little rant fucking channel. So anyway, the pom pom like and Jodie Foster's wife literally said, "Oh yeah, you've totally inspired me to wear pom poms." I'm like, here's two women that are literally the most casual women on the fucking planet, just chilling with their jeans and they're chilling with their like. So is that an act too? Like I'm gonna look. I'm a really fucking cynical person when I come to fucking Hollywood people, right? For starters, they get paid to lie. There's that. So in my life, I go, actor, sit down, shut up. I don't know if you're telling the truth because I've not seen your bank account. The other person is a lawyer because they also can be paid to lie or to with the truth. So when I'm actually, looking at what I'm looking at, I'm like, yeah, no. So I kind of wonder who they pissed off and why do they have to apologize to the great agenda above. Like, it's really just curious to me. The other part that I don't know, it sort of burned my noodle was the interviewer herself said it, like the producer of the Barbie movie, it's taken like 20 years for women to get the be noted to be honored and to get the the esteem that they deserve. And we really hope that it won't take that long for transgender people to win that fight in Hollywood and the big industrial complex that is Hollywood, the entertainment industrial complex. And I'm like, huh? What? Are you serious? The interviewer, are you serious? Bitch, fucking please. What about those Wazowski brothers / sisters? Huh? No. They were already doing it. They've already won awards way back before fucking any fucking fantastic, beautiful Barbie movie was made. Are you shitting me? I mean, literally, I am not kidding you. There's the two brothers, right? There's one that turned out first with the purple hair, calls itself Lara, Luna, fucking something like that. And then there's the other one, the great big honker bald guy. Like, he's goddamn fucking huge, right, with his big fucking melon. And he's turned out. And there is actually, hello, Kiki. Oh my God, watching from bed in America. I've got Canadians in the chat and I've got Americans in the chat. Way to go, ladies. I know. Kiki, I know, and I do apologize, though. I am going to look at doing at least once a month with the chat and the call in, the link thing for other people in the world, because it has come to my attention that my timing is really good for Aussies and New Zealanders, but not so great for other people in the world. So we're going to be keeping this as a regular weekly thing, but I will also be including into the program another time for my people over in the waters or my turfs across the waters. So yeah, he's not trans. He's just a man in a bad dress with bloody pom-poms on his sleeve. It's like, yeah, that's a feather boa that you fucking hunted down, sir. You wrangled and you gutted and you attached to a fucking your nana's cardigan. That's all that is. Yeah, the Wazowski brothers. Like, so but the interviewer literally said, I hope trans don't have to work so hard to get the recognition that they need. Hello, Wazowskis, fucking those freaks. The big bald guy, the literally big bald guy, the one that turned out second. He literally said it is because of sissy fucking porn. That is the reason. He says that. There's an interview, and I could have hunted it down, but I didn't. So go hunt it down. Go hunt it down and check it out, because he has literally said, I would say also that he was also very jealous, I would say, at any fucking attention that his brother was getting from being tuned out for years. So he was like the lost Wazowski brother after the dreadlock goon fucking changed his gender, whatever the fuck that means. So, like, look, honestly, I can't even with this fucking gender anymore. I can't. Gender doesn't exist. So therefore, gender critical is bullshit. Gender skeptical is just bullshit. There is just no. Straight up. No, beautiful lesbian ladies. Stop leaning over to a look, the dork, Alok. Good evening, Di. How are you, love? You know, it was gross. It was disgusting. And if I have to see another Drew Barrymore or another fucking Jodie Foster bending the knee to these men, I'm just gonna blow my fucking stack. Like I swear to God, Fema and Kiki, you will hear me from the other side of the world. You'll hear it. I won't even need the microphone or a megaphone. You'll hear me straight out. You'll be like, "Holy shit! Was that thunder or was that Stone the Crone?" I know, and that too is just fucking nuts, right? Like, so let me get this. This is a beautiful woman on TikTok, and I think she's on Instagram as well. But I'm not on Instagram. You won't find me over there. And she's literally let her hair grow. She's think Middle Eastern descent in nationality, and she's growing her legs out. She's growing her arms out, and you know she's totally fucking owning it. Like, and people say, doesn't that make you dirtier? Doesn't that make you grottier? It's like, all these dudes have got fucking hair puffing out of the tops of their fucking nanny cardigans. No one's telling them they're fucking dirty or smelly. I mean, we know, don't get me wrong, we know they're dirty and smelly, but you know, like, so if a woman doesn't shave, they're automatically smelly and dirty. But if a man doesn't shave and puts on a dress, oh, let's just, oh, he's so special. Oh my God, stop it. Stop it. Half the problem is these damn bloody gaslighting bloody bastards. I'm sorry. Handmaids can go get fucked. It's just done. It's all in the language, right? It's language. I can't even. I'm sorry. Like, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You might be 80s. Like, okay, here's a scenario. I actually had an acquaintance of mine who's a cabinet maker tell me, because one paid their bill on time, a trainee paid their bill on time, that they were automatically a woman because they paid their bills on time. I said, man, that must suck for you dealing with men who have to pay their account if men by default don't pay their accounts on time. So just because you put on a dress, paid his account on time, you're going to respect what? No, fuck off. Oh, he's so gross. Look, if you're into that, if you're into men with fucking hairy chests, I've got a friend that is. She fucking loves it. Me, not so much. I live in Queensland. It's damn more hot here. I ain't got no room for no grizzly bears in my bed. I tell you that. It's too damn hot. But like, some people love that. But I don't, you know, there's the woman in the Guinness Book of Records for the longest beard. I wonder how that's going to play out, the Guinness Book of Records, right? You know, so these trannies about with the longest beard is just going to call herself a woman, and they're going to make the Guinness Book of Records for the woman with the longest beard. I mean, if the woman who actually does have the Guinness Book of Records beard is absolutely beautiful, I will do a show on her. Next week, I'll be doing a show on her. She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Hey, Rex. Rex is in. Hello, Rex. So, yeah, anyway, back to my little rant on not bending the knee. Have we had enough of it yet, ladies? Have we had a gutful? Because I know I have. Like, again, we've got that fucking so-called ballerina. The system's bending the knees to these fuckers. I mean, he is a fucking beginner dancer. Who would have him in a fucking troupe? Nobody. And if you've ever seen that little bit of footage with him too, he's like sitting on the ground, two other dancers on either side of him. So there's 4 women dancers. He's sitting in the middle. They sort of do this flutterby around him. And then 2 of them come over, grab him by the hands and lift him up. And then they do this weird dancing around the male maypole, which is this big ballerina. Like, it's like, I feel so sorry for those women to have to engage in this shit to keep their fucking jobs. Like, come on. Like, The bending of the knee is ridiculous. I wonder what would have happened with the Ice Princess, for example, when he comes skating out and went, yeah, blah, 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 and tripped over. What would have happened if someone had literally just left him there, skated past him, didn't bend the knee, didn't pick him up, just let him flailing on the ground like the little fucking pork chopping fucking latex fucking what's he calls himself? I identify as an ice princess. Oh really? Oh really? An ice princess. Fuck. Yeah, that woman in that moment in time to say face bent the knee. She bent the knee, picked him up. There, darling. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna get this link. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. If anyone wants to pop in, you can. You can always pop in. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anyone want to come in? Anyone want to have a chat? Who wants to talk to me? No, I wouldn't want to lift him either. the baller arena. Oh God, absolutely, Rex. You are an absolute legend when it comes to words, mate. Look, come on. Like, I've been in a semi-professional to a professional dancing situation, and there's like the amount of work that you have to put in just to be a fucking at that level, like just at an intermediate level, and look good. Come on, fuck off. Yes, no, Rip Curl, R.I.P. Rip Curl. You can't make this shit up, hey? But we have at least got somewhere with that in Australia, hey. You know, because Rip Curl is starting to backpedal on their socials a bit, scrubbing Mr. Sarah off, Mr. Hey, I've got a scrunchie on my arm, Sarah. rubbing that out, rubbing that out. Oh, nothing to see here, ladies, nothing to see here. You know, you got to wonder, hey, you got to wonder what they're thinking. Are they thinking? Are they doing it literally just for their stockholders, right? They're stockholders because I don't know if people know, but a lot of companies are owned by the same companies because of stockholders, because stockhold companies, not individual stockholders, but stockhold companies. So, you know, midwives, yeah, yeah. They're losing their language. We're losing the women's language over there. Again, why aren't the women who are in the job speaking up? If it's like ditch day at high school, right? You know, you had the ditch day. I don't know if my Americans and Canadian friends had ditch day over there, but we had ditch day here, and that was literally where you and all your mates would decide to wag that day, and you'd convince the whole grade to ditch, right? So yeah, we're all gonna wag. We're all gonna wag a ditch day, and of course, only 3 people do it. All right, hands up, me. Hands up, who got detention? Me. And everybody else didn't do it. And that's the problem right there, right? Is we need to stand up together. We're not standing up together. No, Kiki. No. I'm going to chat to you real soon. Real soon, love. Night. So, yes, this is the problem. Is we got a whole heap of people that go, yes, this is bullshit. Trans isn't a thing. I don't believe a man can be a woman. And it's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's like not bend the knee. Let's stand up towards this shit. And then all of a sudden, they don't do it. And you're one of 3 people standing there going, yeah, and next thing you get the slaughter because everybody else just chicken out. Absolutely, Rex, BlackRock and fucking Vanguard own a piece of everything. And if they decide to sacrifice a company for the greater good, that company's going down. See you later, Bud Blue. They can afford it. They can afford to sacrifice whatever fucking company they want. So, I'd be interested to actually look up the stockholders of Rip Curl and see if BlackRock and Vanguard has anything to do with them over there. I'd be so interested. So yes, Di, there is. I've signed it. There's a petition for the to help stop the erasure of language in midwifery over in New Zealand. You will find that position on X. So jump over. If you go to Manawahini Corridor, that's where I definitely know you will find that petition. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They're already like making lots of money, right? It's lots of money. It's like they don't care. They don't care about your company. They don't care about the other stockholders. It is literally we can Bud Budweiser is that no, it was Budweiser Light. The Bush company. They can take one. They can take one because they can take one to the team. Hey Rex, look, I got Rex in the background. And also, behind me, you can see the Lou. The Lou, that was from Saturday's chat with Rex. As you can see, New World, New Zealand was our turd of the week or turd of the month. So we will be doing that weekly. Because guess what? Rex Landy and I don't bend the knee. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. I mean, also, we are getting a little well, I especially getting a little long in the tooth these days, and I'm not bending the knee to no bastard because that would mean me having to get back up, and that ain't gonna happen without some bloody complaining. So yeah, no, 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 a big bloody well fail for. Look, it's a big fail for Drew Barrymore. It's a big fail for fucking Jodie Foster and her wife. Like, come on, just stop it. Stop it. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing the rest of us. You're putting us in a situation that it makes it harder for anyone to speak up because people buy what celebrities are selling. That's part of the issue, right? Is like people are literally buying the bullshit. Like, why? Why would you buy the bullshit? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit slow like that, but I just will never understand how a male could call himself a female and how anybody else in the world can believe it. I don't understand how. Here we go. Thank you, Rex. Thank you so much. I'm going to put that up there. There you go. There's your website with the petition on. So you should be able to click that link in the chat there and go over. Hey Liz, how are you? Welcome to the chat today. Hey, we got Terf Island in the chat. Oh, I always say, Australia, can we be the little sister? Can we please be the other Terf Island? Come on, Terfs. Come on. Sometimes I feel like we're really, really lacking in straight up turfery over here because as soon as you start talking to a lot of the so-called locals, they soon feed you straight back into true trans. That there's certain transvestites that you should bend the knee to. It's like, so that's just no. Thank you. No, thank you. I'm just going to put that back up there, just so that gives it a little bit more time on the screen. So yeah, no, I'm not ever going to compromise language. I'm not going to bend the knee. I just don't even think it's yeah, like in drama, you the only thing that because sometimes I say, "Oh my god, this shit is so fucking hilarious," but what I mean is I don't mean funny, haha. Oh my god, I mean like tragedy and comedy, right? Like it's tragic. It's absolutely so tragic. That's right, Aaron. That's right. That's right. We've got people here and feminist groups here platforming women who are true trans that have only had their little platforms going for 6 months. They're this person we're supposed to look up to, and groups that we're supposed to look up to, and yet they're literally promoting true trans at their events. I can't be nice about it. I can't play fair. The same people literally tell me I don't make the standards, which is hilarious. So, the standard is women who believe in true trans. So I just go say, damn well watch who you are investing in, whether it be time, whether it be money, whether it be a click, a subscription, or a follow, because you know what? You could literally be being sucked back through the trans fucking shit, right? This is an analogy that I use all the time, right? And it's this analogy that, say you've got the Catholic fucking church, like the Roman Catholic Church. So they sent, and everybody's like, oh, I don't know about this, Sky Daddy. Let's leave this. So they went and said, oh, fuck, we better get somebody to be maybe Baptist, like John the Baptist. And maybe if we get them, we can draw them back into this patriarchal religion that we've got here through Baptist church. It's literally that. It's like, oh my God. So that's where you can find Rex over at X or Twix over there. So, I really, again, watch who you're supporting, watch who you're promoting, because you could literally be paying. Well, look, I believe it was said that Jen Spec was $600. Yep. Die. Absolutely. That is a classic fucking Rex tweet, a Rex quote. Napoleon suits for all. Absolutely. It's literally a way to get anybody who cares this much, right? With the sympathy, the sympathy catch, the sympathy fucking thing. They put it out there and go, what about them? And what about him? And what about her? Oh, they're real transvestites. And they suck you straight back into trans. So now you're believing fucking gender again, right? Right? So again, as Rex says, there is no test. There is no hair test, snot test, saliva test, poo test, wee test, blood test. There is no test for Troon. There is no test. There is no tranny test. There's they will go on with the brain scans, yeah, but eugenics, like even dancers know that. We don't have to do the choreography all the time to learn the dance. Sometimes it's best to meditate on the dance and run the moves through your head is just as beneficial to the choreography as you physically doing it. Why is that? Sports people know that. Why is that? So if you think, I'm a girl, wear the clothes, I'm a girl, then of course you are going to rewire some of your neutrons in your head there, Johnny Neutron, to fucking rewire to girly shit. Like, I can only imagine having the neutrons in my head looked at like, holy crap, can you imagine? I'm sorry, I'm sure they would back out of there really quickly with like, oh my God, it's a bit nuts in there. But again, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying any of it. I'm not bending the knee to any of it. I find it highly just disgusting and gross. So I'm just reading the chat, and I am doing that without my glasses. So if I go a squinty, you know why. Because I should be wearing my glasses, and I'm not, because I've put them somewhere down in my house, and I don't know where I put them. I'm one of those people. Where's my glasses? Old age is just being fantastic. And you know what? It's us. It's our job, old ladies. Sorry, it's our job to absolutely 100% hold the line. Like I said, it's ditch day, but who's going to be wagging with me this time? I know Di and Rex will wag with me. They'll be my three with me. Yeah, it's highly offensive. And again, I literally go through these emotions of I don't know who I dislike more in the moment, whether I dislike the chambermaids, handmaids, or if I dislike the men, because it is literally us gaslighting these fuckers that they think that they can get away with it. It is the fucking Jodie Foster's and her wife going, oh, yes, we will make a documentary. It is the Drew Barrymores that are like, oh, Dylan, where have you been this whole existence? It's those who are shitting on women, and I look, I can't even. I've never been huge entertainment watcher. I when I fangirl over Terfs. Like I fangirl over Rex Landy. I fangirl over Kelly J. Keane. That's who my heroes are. That's who I fangirl over. I don't fangirl over fucking celebrities. You know, I do not. Yeah, absolutely. Ah, it was so fucking gross, right? It was so fucking gross. I don't know how, and it did. You wonder if they have a live audience, right? Like, I wonder if they have a live audience because how did not anybody like myself, Rex, Die, fucking FEMA, anybody that like how would they have not just run in there and tackled her? Like I would have tackled her. I would have taken one for the team. I would have no, Drew, fuck that shit. Fucking just tackle her. Tackle her to the ground. You will not bend the knee for Dylan Mulvaney. Fuck that shit. Yeah, holy weirdos. Holy weirdos. Like, I mean, look at the word Hollywood. Hollywood. The witch's wand. One of the pieces of wood that carries a different vibration according to occultism, if you want to have a look at the different woods that hold vibration. But Hollywood. So they are the illusion makers. They are the spell casters. So they are literally casting spells on us. Um, Literally one of the TV programs you can see this really well in, and TV programs too, like serious series and that they bend the knees too. And if you go watch Law and Order SVU, which happens to be my husband's favorite show, mind, but if you go watch SVU, what you will find is that they change their language uh, literally to introduce this shit to the people. Like I know I've got my wait. Maybe I should make my conspiracy turf hat. A conspiracy tinfoil turf hat because like seriously, this is actually connected. It is all like when you go in and you actually have a look at SVU and they do start using the language because it was like a Pacific episode of SVU where they literally had a tranny go into the male's jail and then had that person attacked and had um, Marissa Marissa Harkate's character, like, oh, I can't believe that happened to you. Oh, and it's like, oh, come on, propaganda me harder, SVU, propaganda me a little harder. Ah, yes, yes. Rex is Rex is back, but you can find her where she's at here, but yes, it's not advertised. Hey Rex, but it's there. It's there. It's there. Shh! Don't tell too many people, Rex. Yes, Hollywood. moving pictures. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, you go to J.K. Rowling's, right? And Ollivander's shop where they get their wands from, and Holly is, I think Holly is even Harry's wand, if I remember my Harry Potterology correctly. I think it was Holly and Phoenix Feather, if I remember. So yeah. So yes. Um so yeah, I don't trust Hollywood. I don't trust Hollywood. I don't like it. I'm not gonna bend the knee. I honestly think there's more to the Jodie Foster slash her wife documentary. I think there's more than to meets the eye in that, and I really think people should not people should scratch the surface a little more with this shit, right? They should scratch the surface more than just taking it on face value, because I've learned that the hard way just recently myself is when you look further than the front page of somebody's Twitter and scroll back a bit further, you'll see who they really are, not really just what they say. All right, Rex. Night, darling. Night, darling. I'm pretty sure I'll talk to you soon, probably tomorrow, because I love you. Night, darling. Les. Les, please. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't laugh so hard at that, but it's a great name for a fucking lesbian. Um, lesbian screaming show. Les, you see, though, like, you know, like when I talk to my son and you know, discuss porn with him, I said, "Do you know that you're only seeing two types of people? If you're engaging in porn, you're only watching trafficked women or men who say that they're women. That's what's on porn. Trafficked women and men who pretend to be women. So, you know, it's just gross. It's just gross. Like I don't understand the I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get why anybody ever would believe a man's a woman, little especially lesbians. You know, like I'm quite sure, like, honestly, the lesbians who are, what do they refer to? Gold star lesbians, the real fucking lesbians, totally 100% lesbians. Hey Joe, welcome to the chat, mate. Do you want to come in and join the chat live with me? You're more than welcome. I can drop the link in. You can jump on in. Night, Liz. Thank you for popping in for a bit from Turf Island. I fully appreciate it. I'm going to do at least a once a month at a better time so that it will be better for other people in the world, not just the Aussies and the New Zealanders, which this time slot really is good for them. But I will be doing at least once a month, because I had some people reach out to me and say, "Please, Stone, could you please do it when other people in the world are awake?" And but this particular slot, I have made it this time to try to encourage Aussies and the New Zealanders to come on in. Oh, another time, but please do, because I would really appreciate, having a bit of a conversation. You don't have to use the video; you can always just use the audio. So when you click the link and it says that, you just turn your camera off, and it'll be audio only. But I will be here every Wednesday afternoon, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Queensland time, which is what time it is now. It's heading towards 5:45 in the evening. The sun is still very much out because tropics. Tropics, living in the hottest places on earth. But yes. So Joe, would you bend the knee? Would you bend the knee? Would you No, I don't think you would. I don't think you would. So it's 11:45 in Canada. Oh my god. So we're on the same minutes, FEMA. We're just on different hours, mate. And I always find that fascinating too, because Rex is 3 hours in the future to me, and it is the same minutes for her. So I find that very, very interesting when we're all on the 45-minute time zone, but different hours. It's mind blowing to me. Time zones are just mind blowing to me anyway. I'm actually, I think I might have some sort of thing where I don't have to look up world clocks. If I know your time, it's in there. So I just automatically know what time it is in Florida, because my tag team turf buddy in Florida, VF555, is over there, and so I know what time to ring. I never have to look it up. So it's CA 7:45 in England. There's that 45 again. We're on the same minute time zone. It's weird, right? It's weird. It's weird. So I am here on a Wednesday evening, and yous are over there in the morning on a Tuesday morning, which is so mind blowing, isn't it? It's mind blowing. Yeah. Yeah. So like early morning. So we're getting Liz. Liz is probably getting ready for work. She's getting her breakfast and all that sorted out. So yes, no. Look, I'm really, really happy, and I'm really, really grateful to have this little channel. I was going to pack it in last year, but I'm glad I didn't. And I'm glad that we've got a little corner of the internet where we can have a laugh, and people can have a say if they want to. Of course, you don't have to. I have been looking at trying to make it a somewhat call-in show, but I think just the link at the moment works just as well, because I don't want it to be costing anybody anything, no matter where in the world they are. If they just want to jump in and have a chat, they're welcome to on any various conversations. Like again, today's topic was bending the knee, but yeah, but it's a pretty broad topic, bending the knee. Again, look, again, back to the movies and the programming, and oh yeah, it's Wednesday morning. That's right, not Tuesday morning. Good one, Joe. Sorry. Ha. So back to the movies and that. I have done videos in the past. Some of my early videos, if you go back, where I look at Starship Troopers, which was made in 1997, and Ellie McBeal, which was also in 1997. And the funny thing about those two particular, one movie and the other one show, at the same time, they both had unisex or gender fluid bathrooms. That Starship Troopers they were even showering together. That was 1997. So, you can literally see the system, in my opinion, starting to, in the 90s, fold this shit into our consciousness. Storytellers are the most powerful people in the world. Anybody who can tell a story but write a story are they're superheroes, right? They're literally legends and superheroes, because if you can tell a story and if you can write a story, you can create a universe. You can, that's why Shakespeare was so important at the time, because it gave concepts to the average people they wouldn't have normally had. So can you imagine Shakespeare bending the knee to this shit, right? And literally, look, I understand they didn't let women on stage then, but they didn't call those men women when they were acting female roles, right? They were literally still men in the role of a woman on stage. But can you imagine, like, Shakespeare literally Taming of the Shrew was not a woman, but the Taming of the Shrew was a literally a man, you know, like. So then okay, then um the Chinese would have a thing. Oh, we've been around forever. Do you remember the Taming of the Shrew was literally written about us? That stage play hundreds of years ago was all about us, you know, like, hey, Aegis, long time no see in my chat and in my comments. I've missed you. Hey, I know. Oh God, the channel's 2 years old now, Aegis. So I think you first commented about a year or so ago in my comment section. So nice to see you back again. I'm still here. Sometimes it's sometimes you just want to fold it in, and sometimes you have to take a tag team. You got to take a turf in. You got to have time out. It's so important. It's so important for the mentals. Hey, because it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing, and you know what? Especially like this, especially a channel like this, especially channels like Rex's. It's hard because we're not monetized. We're not on the grift. We're not making money out of this. I've literally. Do you know how much money this channel's made? Do you want to know how much money Stone the Crone's made out of turfing? I will tell you. I have sold 2 beanies ever. 2 beanies, 30 Australian dollars each. I have made $60 for this channel in 2 years. Hey, $60. I know. And I really actually think it offended somebody. They started a whole fundraiser after that. And yes, yes. That's how I think turfing by yourself sometimes is like the best call. Sticker, do all that thing. And you know, not bending the knee goes for true trans. That goes for other so-called turfs, so-called gender critical people. Don't think you've got to just fold in on them because you don't. You don't. You don't have to fold in. Shims. Shims. have a secret little giggle at that. Secret little giggle. Look, I'm over it. I'm more over it this year than I was last year. I just think if we can give turfing and those who turf as much support as possible, whether it is a like and that. But please, like as I said, check who you're following, check who you're supporting, and check who you're sharing. Just in case you're literally being led straight back into the true trans bullshit. Because again, they will have you bend the knee. They will have you fucking completely fucking shill for them. You know, if I have to hear one more time from a turf, what about Blair? Blair's a man. But what about Caught in the Act? Caught in the Act's a drag queen and a man. Sorry, not going to. Not going to. Well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna call this a show. No one wants to jump in and talk to me today. And oh no, look, hey. Don't get me wrong. I could literally sit here for freaking hours and talk, but I'm not going to. But a few topics of conversation that I will be having in the weeks to come is we will be looking at why are so many truths identifying with Satanism, with demonology, and that. I had a big run in 5-6 years ago with Chaos Magic Guild, which is occult knowledge platforms, and they literally believe that's chaos magic getting a surgeon to cut their bits off. So we'll be looking at that. Monday is the book club, the Terf book club that we have here at the moment. We're reading a time. It's Hannah Barnes, and I've got an old lady brain fart. A Time to Think. Thank you very much. So we're reading A Time to Think. If you go back and look at the book club, if you go back, yeah, all men are men. If you go back and look at the book club chat, the link is in there. We are doing that. So best to just halfway, yeah. If you don't get it all done, definitely read the conclusion, FEMA, because that's really, really telling is the conclusion. I think I'll get it finished too myself, but there'll be a bit of reading in the next couple of days to catch up. I have never been the best student, I have to say. Oh, please do, Joe. I would like that. I would like that. FEMA, also, you're also very much welcome. But yeah, no, it'll be great. So that's on Tuesday. HT is going to do a little slideshow presentation and break it down for us. So I'm really, really excited for that. I'm really, really excited to have HT on board. You know, because again, I'll be the first one to say I'm not the most articulate woman in the world, and I would rather just read Harry Potter than this stuff. But I know for in the long run, to have a better understanding, I will read crap I don't want to. Literally, I will read crap that I don't want to. Um, it is. Look, she's a good writer. It is a hard read. I don't like her use of pronouns, but that's my thing. I can get through it because at the end of the day, that book is double checked. You know what I mean? So it's something you can quote, and it literally it yes, she should have had some other people in the book. There is some, but overall, it is a very beneficial read. So that's on Monday. I'm not exactly sure what time that will be. I'm pretty sure that's going to be our morning. So probably about 9 o'clock our morning on Tuesday, the 5th of February. So that will be have given us a month to read that book. No, it's definitely not a bedtime story. Hey, it's definitely not a bedtime story. But FEMA, I would absolutely love any input that you have or any recommendations that you have for any books for our monthly book club moving forward. We're also considering maybe reading A Handmaid's Tale. So it doesn't always have to be completely like A Time to Think, or look, one that we will definitely be doing this year. We will be doing at least one Jermaine Greer this year, for sure, because whether it be the female eunuch or something like that, because I think for myself, I would really like to be able to have that on this channel. You know, and that's the whole thing, is to maybe to get a playlist so that anybody considering to read these books or considering that they aren't the most articulate people, guess what, not everybody can actually read. There are still people out there who are illiterate, as I said, I'm not the most articulate person in the world. I can read, and I'm grateful for that. But there are people who are not illiterate, and I don't want TERFs that are illiterate to feel like that they are not included in information. So having a stockpile of month to month reviews will mean that they will be able to come in to this channel, which I hope is a friendly place for TERFs to be, and check out the review and get familiar with different academic texts and novels, um, and be able to join conversations with. So I'm hoping that this channel will be able to offer that as something as we move on, from the year, and hopefully next year as well, because I'm not going nowhere. It's like, you don't meet my standards. I don't like your standards. Oh, catch you later, Joe. Catch you later. Well, anyway, we might call it a day. We might call it a Wednesday afternoon. Fema, you'll be able to go and do your bed reading, and what novel are you reading? Before you go, let me know. Let me know what you're reading. What you're reading in bed. Used to be called in grade 7. They used to have a program at my primary school called Ribbit. Reading in bed is terrific, and I agree. I do agree. So that's it. That's my loud rant for today. Um, Hopefully I can encourage some turfs, some peoples to come in and have a chat with me. But I love you for now and talk to you later. Remember, stay loud, my friends. Not enough of us are. And those who are getting pulled back into true trans so fucking snippetly fast, it's ridiculous. See you guys. Stone out.